Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome if you are new here. So today's video is going to be a baby boy names that I absolutely love but will not be using video. If you don't know me, then my name is Shan and I am currently 20 weeks pregnant. You probably can't even see from this angle, but I am. So I have already done a video on the baby girl names that I absolutely love but will not be using because we're going to be having a baby boy. So I will link that here and I'll also link it down below in the description box. So if you wanted to check that video out after this one, then please do. But today we're going to be doing baby boy names. So let's just get straight into it. The first name that's on my list is, I was just about to read out the name that we're actually calling our baby son. Why? The first name that is not the actual name that we're going to be choosing is Oscar, and Oscar means dear friend. I think it's such a pretty name, Oscar. I think it sounds really nice in all sort of accents. I'm really wary of that because, so I come from a town that is in Essex and I don't know if you can tell, I don't think my accent's that strong, but it probably is to someone that's not from Essex. So yeah, I am wary of if I go back to Essex at any time, because we are going to be travelling quite a lot over the next few years because of Ash's work. So if we do end up living back in Essex and people have a properly strong accent, I'm wary that not all names sound as nice as they do in a different accent, if that makes any sense. I'm trying not to offend anyone, but I think Oscar is not a name that you can really change too much per accent, if that makes any sense. The next name is Oliver. I really like the name, I really love the name, but it is the most popular name on the baby name charts or whatever. It means fruitfulness, beauty and dignity, which again are beautiful meanings. I think it's the male version of Olivia, which is the most popular girl name in the UK at the moment and has been for like the last 6 or 7 years. So Oliver is a lovely name, but I would probably prefer something like Oscar if I was going to go for an O name, just because I prefer not to have the most common name out there, but that is just personal preference. It's still a really lovely name. I have to admit, most of the names that are on my list are really popular names, so it's just, I just like the names, I can't help it. The next one on my list is Harry. I think that's such a lovely, strong name, like it's just such an English name, it's so nice. I think it goes quite well with Ash's last name, which is Robinson, but I think I do actually know someone called Harry Robinson, so maybe not. But we decided against it. It means home leader and army commander. So if you don't know, Ash is in the army, so I just thought that was quite a cool meaning to have for his son. I don't want my son to join the army, but who knows, he might just want to follow in his dad's footsteps. So if he did and his name was Harry, that would be okay, I guess. Next name, which I love, guys, I absolutely love, but I absolutely cannot use it, and you'll see why in a second, is Robin. So I just told you that Ash's last name is Robinson. Obviously, I'm not about to call my son Robin Robinson because that would be ridiculous. But I just really like the name Robin. I just think it's such a nice name. It means fame and bright. I just can't get over it. When I thought that, I was like, yeah, oh, Robin, I'll type that in. That's a lovely name. What does it mean? It's so nice. And then I was like, oh my god, his last name is going to be Robinson. I can't choose that. But I still think it's an absolutely lovely name for someone whose last name isn't Robinson. Next name on my list is Alfred. So I know that the name Wilfred is coming back up in the charts. I've got like 2 friends from work who have sons called Wilf or Wilfred, so I know that that's a really like up and coming name. I really love the name, but I just thought Alfred was a little bit more me, and also I love the nickname Alfie. Obviously that's such a classic lovely name for a little baby. Can you hear that? I really don't know if you can hear that, but someone's hoovering in like the next room, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to finish up on Alfred. I just think it's such a nice name, but Ash wasn't keen on it, so he has vetoed that name. It is not on our list anymore. The next name, again, I love, but Ash isn't that keen, and actually loads of people that I've spoken to, like my best friends and my parents, have been like, nah. I don't know why. I think it's a lovely name, and that is the name Elliot. Going back to what I said about accents, I think in Essex, again, I think it would probably be like Elliot, and I don't like that as much. I really like it if you pronounce the T's in the name, so I don't think it's as nice if you say it like that. And I have to admit, most of the time Ash doesn't pronounce his T's, he drops his T's quite a lot, so I would probably say that's a no. I still think it's a really lovely name. The next name on my list, and this is actually still a contender for a second name, is Arthur, and I absolutely love the name Arthur. It's obviously a really classic name. It is a name from Peaky Blinders, which I absolutely love, and also it means the legend, well, Arthur, if you know King Arthur, it's the legendary king of Cornwall. And if you saw my last baby name video, then you would have seen that my parents, or my mum's side of the family, are from Cornwall, so anything Cornish, I love a little link. So yeah, I just think that is such a lovely meaning, and I think Arthur's just such a classic name. Yeah, I absolutely love that. The next one on my list is Rowan, and I really liked this, but Ash was like, no, Rowan. So I would probably call them Ro for short, R-O-E. I just think it's such a nice name, but the meaning, I was like, if they're ginger, they have to be called Rowan. So the meaning means little red-haired one. And I would probably use, I would personally use the name even if they weren't ginger, but I just thought if they're ginger, they have to be called this. So you never know, if I pop out a little baby ginger boy, then you never know, it could be called Rowan. But I just think it's such a nice name, it's really strong. The next one that I love is William. So I know that this is such a classic name, there's so many Williams out there, or Wills, but I just think it's such a nice, classic British name. I know that that's not everyone's cup of tea, classic, traditional, but I just think traditional names for me, they just stand out. That sounds so silly because they're so common, but I just love them. William Robinson, I think, goes really nicely together as well. William means resolute protector, which I thought was lovely. Next name on my list is Leo, and I just really like it. I haven't really got like loads of real meaning behind it. The meaning is lion, I think, and obviously it's a star sign. It's not going to be anyone's star sign, it's not Ash's, it's not mine, and it won't be the baby's, but I just think it's a really nice name, so I had it on my list. The next three are probably my favourite names, and not necessarily as first names, maybe as like second names or middle names, but I just absolutely love them. So the first one is Oakley. So this is one of the more out there names on my list. Most of the names on my list are quite traditional, but I just really love the name Oakley. I think I saw this on SJ Strum's videos actually. Yes, I did. So I mentioned in my last video that I've been like really watching SJ Strum's YouTube videos recently, because she does Baby Name Mondays, which I love. I used to watch them before I was pregnant, but now that I'm pregnant, I'm like binge watching all of the videos. I'll link her YouTube down below. But basically, she goes into all of the meanings of baby names, and she does so much research, and it's just absolutely amazing. So Oakley was on there, and it means strength, morale and resistance, and also wisdom, which I just thought was such a lovely meaning. And I just think that would be such a lovely, well, it'd be a lovely first name, but it would be such a lovely second name, even for the name that we've actually chosen. So watch out, might be a something Oakley Robinson coming your way. Next one is Finley, or Finn. So I love this name. Ash was not keen at all, but I absolutely love it. And actually I just spoke of SJ, and I think one of her sons is called Finn, so I just absolutely love it, Finn. I just think it's such a nice name, and I'd probably have Finley as the long name and then Finn as what you call them every day. And it means fair-haired and courageous one. So obviously we don't know what colour hair our son's gonna have. I've obviously got blonde hair, but Ash has got really dark brown hair, so they're probably gonna have brown hair, but who knows. But I just think Finn and Finley are just such lovely names. I just think they're really pretty and nice, but Finn is quite strong, so it's like a good balance, I guess. The last name on my list is Enzo, or Lorenzo for like a longer version of it, but Enzo. I love this name so much. It means winner and ruler. You can see like a lot of the boy names have like really strong like leader, I'm a leader, I'm a winner, and that kind of like theme going through them. I don't really know why, I didn't choose them for that reason, but I just thought, seem to like the names that mean that. But Enzo is just such a nice name. I just think it's so, like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's unique but not crazy. I love this name so much. I would definitely have it as the middle name if it was down to me, but it's not obviously just down to me, it is down to Ash as well, so I will let him choose. I've already given him basically like full authority to choose the middle name. Obviously I've told him the names that I love, but it is going to be down to him because I chose the first name. So yeah, I just love the name Enzo though. I just think it's so cute. But I would be really interested to know what baby boy names you love for a middle name, because obviously I'm still searching for a middle name, and maybe me and Ash can go through the comments and maybe choose one. So yeah, it would just be really cool to see what your thoughts are as well. But let me know if you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you want to see some more baby stuff, or if you want to see some more home stuff as well. But yeah, those are my top 15, I think it was 15, I might be more, baby boy names that I love but will not be using as a first name but might be using as a middle name. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.